So hey y'all, it's your girl Yassy Mendez, and I know it's been a while. I haven't been doing YouTube and stuff because I just have been more focused on TikTok. But noticing I kind of want to take a little transition to move and do something else. And I really love YouTube, and I feel like it's time for me to do my surgery journey update. If you guys know, I had surgery last year, October. So I'm here with Dr. D, and we're about to go to surgery.
Yasmin, I'm ready for you, baby.
Okay.
Go ahead, put your blankie on.
Let's go, boo.
Like a princess. You're gonna
Thank you.
You're gonna come out a queen, though.
Okay. Royalty. I'm ready. Through Miami 305, plastic surgery, whatever. I went as an influencer, so pricing is gonna be different. And with pricing being different and whatever else, I just feel overall, and I don't like to hold back on nothing when it comes to y'all. I like to keep it real. And it was highly stressful being able to book, get it all done, get it all set up. It was all over the place. It's not managed very well. The Instagram page is really good with contacting you back, but the girls there, they don't know much English, which wasn't hard for me because I do understand Spanish. It's just I'm not really fluent enough to speak back. So I didn't have a problem with that, but it was just unprofessional. Most of the time, I'm trying to get in contact with somebody like the whole freaking time. I have to keep calling. Then it's like 2 weeks before my surgery. I'm pretty nervous as well. Because, which nobody know, I had actually got COVID. I do hair and stuff. So obviously somebody came, got their hair done. Because I was working a lot. Like working. And was taking a lot of clients, doing a lot of saving my money. Even though I was already saving my money already. I just want to be fully prepared when I got down, because I am a single mom as well. So I wanted to make sure that my kids had everything that they needed. And then I got sick. So then I had to push my surgery date out like at least 3 weeks. I was pissed. I was angry. Because I have been waiting to do this. I pushed my clients back. It was just a lot. So I got over that, and then I was very nervous. I'm like, look, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I did get COVID, and I need you guys to know this, but I don't want to fly all the way down there and then it ended up showing up, because it does stay dormant like in your bloodstream. So it still will show up like that you have COVID in your bloodstream, but they will check you, how they do the COVID test any other way, like nasally, and that does show that you're not active. Like, it's still pretty much sitting in your body, but you don't have COVID. So that was a lot. I gave them physicals. First they were saying, this is not gonna work, you need to do something else. It was just all over the place, and it was pissing me off. I do not recommend plastic surgery 305, like the Miami 305. Like, I do not recommend them. I'm sorry. It's really crazy, because let's also go back. I had surgery when it wasn't even cool. Like, it wasn't cool even to get surgery. Like, it was some Kim Kardashian stuff. My first surgery was my tummy tuck and lipo. I got that after I had my children, because I was a model and I wanted to get my body back. So I went to Mexico, and we're going to Mexico. I will tell you, I had an absolutely fabulous experience. Absolutely fabulous. For one, when I came, the night that I flew in, I remember I had like a lobster tail, like a rice pilaf with salad and whatever else, and a glass of wine, and I ate, and I sat by the poolside, even though I was by myself, which I'm not scared to go anywhere by myself. So yes, I was in Tijuana by myself, did not care, because I was going to get myself right. And that experience, which was 2012, also when we didn't have a lot of the technical stuff that we got now. plastic surgery back then was a lot different than it is now. There's like a whole bunch of new technology when it comes to plastic surgery. But compared to being in the United States and being in Mexico, I would recommend, highly recommend, going out of the country to get surgery. Surgery in the United States that I experienced, it was a lot. It was a lot. I started to, I'm trying to backtrack so you guys can also, have an idea. But in Miami, I will not lie, and I told some of my friends this, and they kind of acted like, girl, you're being so extra. But no, I felt like I was going to die. I really felt like I was going to die at one moment. Like, not during surgery, after surgery. I was in excruciating pain. They weren't giving me the pain medication that I needed. They left me, and this is just made my stomach hurt. They left me and like 5 other girls in a room, and all I can remember is like everybody screaming. It was like, I don't know. I felt like I was in like a crazy house, and everybody was screaming and they're moaning like, oh my God, please help me, please help me, please help me. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, this is not happening. And the lady came, and it was like, I'm high as ever, but the thing about it is I have a very high tolerance. So pain medication and stuff wears off really fast. Where a lot of the other girls, they were really in and out of it. You could tell by how they were screaming. And me, I was kind of like trying to speak up for myself. So I'm like, hey, I know you guys hear me. Like, I know you guys hear me. I'm like, I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm just trying to figure out like how it's time for me to go home. It was like 3 hours later. They weren't calling the people. My phone was ringing off the hook. I can't answer both my phones because I got family members calling. I got the recovery house calling. It was a lot. It was a lot. I do not recommend anyone going to have surgery by themselves. Please do not. Please do not. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Please do not go have surgery by yourself. Please do not go have surgery by yourself. The first time I went by myself because I didn't know what I was getting into, but I had a great experience, so I thought it was going to be okay for me to go by myself. Do not go by yourself in the United States of America and have surgery. Do not do that. You need someone with you. Now let's fast forward. The girl, she comes to get me. With her coming to get me, the lady takes the water bottle out of my hand. So I'm like, I need that. So I'm trying to go grab it, but I'm slow, I'm high. But I'm on it because I can hear and see what's going on. And I tell the girl, now for one, it's hot. It's October, but it's still hot. I'm telling the girl, please, and this is the girl from the recovery center, a joke. She says, come on, sit back, get your seatbelt on. Whatever, so she's trying to get my seat, but I'm like, yo, I need the water. I need the water. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. Please, could you please just get me some water? This girl told me she didn't have no water. For one, I don't know how you have a recovery center and don't have water in the car. That makes absolutely no sense to me, but okay. You know, this girl passed 4 gas stations. So I rolled down the window. Now it's hot as God knows what, but I'm fanning my hand out because I'm like trying to fan myself, trying to let the air come in because I'm hot. Like, I can't breathe and I'm about to pass out. And then finally I pass out. When I wake back up, I'm kind of like hanging out of the window and like my arm is still kind of out the window. I start flailing my arms because I was hoping that somebody would see me and make them pull over. I passed out like 4 times. Now, with also being in the medical industry, I knew that I had to stay up because you can't stop that oxygen like from coming to your brain and stuff. Like, that can be really bad. So I kept, I was honestly talking myself through it because I was feeling myself getting upset, and I also have anxiety. And I was just talking myself through it, and I'm just like, you just have to relax. You just have to relax because you got to get back home to them kids. I'm telling you, my surgery, and that's partly why I didn't get right back on here and tell y'all about my surgery journey, because I felt like I was going to die. And it's deterred me away from surgery a little bit. And that's why I've been in the gym and doing certain things that I need to do, because I just, just been trying to make sure that I keep my investment looking good. This is an investment. You know, I'm on TikTok. I'm doing certain things. I'm, you know, running my boutique and stuff. I need to look good at all times. So I find that it is very important to look good. And I went to the recovery center. The recovery center, I will not be recommending. Will not. It felt like jail. Because I remember I looked at the clock. It was like 3 something. By the time I had honestly woke up, it was 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably woke back up the next day in the evening. They had never picked me up. They had never changed my stuff. They had never asked me, was I hungry? They never asked me to take me to the bathroom. Nothing. And this is why I recommend, do not go by yourself. Do not go by yourself. My father, my mother, everybody was calling me because they said they felt like something just wasn't right. And it wasn't. And this is my story, and I'm gonna tell it, and it is what it is. But I thank God I got home. I got home to my children. I got lots of massages. I also was sent home terribly. Like, I don't know if this is just a thing, but whatever. I also got my arms.
Nah, baby.
No, she's not gonna get you. I promise.
Nope.
I got my arms done because I had sugar mama arms. You know what I'm saying? The cookie lady arms. And I don't know, for some reason weight was just sitting in my arms and I hated it. Absolutely hated it. So I did get arm lipo. I will honestly say, I feel like that's the best part of my experience. That's honestly the best part. I absolutely love my arms. But that is hell. Like, bro, I wanted to cry every day. I thank God I had the people that I had around me, baby, you heard? Because them arms was no joke. My daughter and my son, they massage my arm, my babies. They massage my arms every day. And when I'm in the gym, I make sure and I work out a lot because I don't want them coming back. And I think they look absolutely great. So shout out to them for that, because that was honestly the only thing that looked good. I probably should have wore activewear, but I ain't feel like wearing activewear. I didn't do nothing to like my boobs or nothing like that. They are already big. I did get lipo. I've been maintaining myself. When I left, I was like 203, and honestly, I've been maintaining the weight of 208. I'm 5'4", so I'm little, but you know, I still wear my thigh high. I wasn't wearing my thigh high for a while. I wore my thigh high for the first 6 months. I was sleeping in my thigh high, like, for real. Like, first when they sent me home, I think I was in like a extra large or a 2X thigh high, because the swelling is crazy. And then I came home, they had wrapped me up in ace bandages. It was terrible. They gave me no garments for my arms. They gave me nothing. They sent me home with nothing. She sent me home with a butt pad thing, and I was confused because I was like, girl, I didn't do nothing to my butt. Why'd you give me this? She's like, oh, it comes in the package. Whatever. So yeah, they sent me with no garments. I had to come home to New York and find one of the local girls, and she gave me an absolutely great garment. It's an arm garment. I don't wear it as much anymore. I wore it for like the first 5-6 months. But it's an arm garment, and it like goes all the way up here, and it comes around, and it comes like boosty, you know, not boosty because it don't have the thing here, but you know, it got like the clips here, and it was wonderful, and it made me feel really good. I didn't feel good when I got out of it, but I lived in my thigh high. Like, I don't care. Like, I really lived in my thigh high. But I wanted, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I guess I wanted aggressive because I told them I did not want to come back. Like, I just wanted to know I do not want to come back here. I don't want to see you guys ever again. Love you down, babes, but don't want to see you again. And they said, oh, we can do that. We can do that. We can. No, they didn't. They did not. But I guess, you know, it gave a good cleanup or whatever. I guess, you know, my waist is still really small. You know, I be feeling like I got a little chichiones right there, but I'm not tripping. But I just wanted like when I sit down, I wanted that thing to not like just be like, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm asking for too much. A lot of people would just be like, girl, just be glad that you look good and just be glad that you came home to your family. And I'm absolutely blessed and I love that. Thank God I got back home to my family, but it's just what I wanted and I spent my monies. And it's crazy because I didn't contact them. They contacted me because my following was doing numbers. I had a video that over 1 million views on Instagram. It was doing the same thing on TikTok. So you know, they were seeing my face and they contacted me and I figured it was gonna be okay. I'm like, okay, they contacted me and I'm gonna get a discount? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go because I've been putting in the work. But to go there and not get what I wanted was, but I won't complain. I'll just go to Colombia. I won't complain. But yeah, that was pretty much like my update for after my surgery. So like I was saying, that was my surgery journey, and I will take any of you guys' questions. You could comment below if there's any more videos or any more questions that you have. I will do them. I want to do this video first and then I can know exactly what you guys want to know later on, and I will answer stuff because like I say, I am open book. I don't mind educating people and letting people know like what they should do with their surgery or where is a good place that they would go. I don't mind answering any of those questions, so make sure that you subscribe and comment below. Love you guys.